We've been tracking for a while that there's some divisions in American society, for example, political polarization. But when it comes to spirituality, this is something that Americans have in common. Spiritual beliefs are quite common among Americans. The share of people who say they believe in the soul or spirit, or that they believe in God or universal spirit, or believe that there's something spiritual beyond the natural world, even if we can't see it, or believe in an afterlife. If we combine all those things, 92% of Americans believe in at least one of those. 92%. We see this across various demographic groups. Gender, age, race and ethnicity, education levels, even political party identification. Large shares of Americans across these groups have spiritual beliefs. There are still some differences here and there. So for example, older Americans are more likely than younger Americans to say they believe in something spiritual beyond the natural world. But this gap is modest, especially when we think about it compared to traditional religious beliefs where we see larger age gaps. Things like frequency of prayer or religious service attendance or identifying with religion. It's striking that while Americans are growing less religious, at least over the long term, we still see large shares of Americans holding spiritual beliefs. When we ask people how their spirituality has changed over the course of their life, younger Americans, older Americans, everyone in between, they tend to say they've grown more spiritual over their life than less so. For many Americans, spirituality and religion aren't that different from each other, but people are more likely to say they are spiritual than to say they are religious. We see that the most common combination is that people are both spiritual and religious. Less common, but still sizable, is the share of Americans who say they are spiritual but not religious, or people who are neither spiritual or religious. It's less common for people to say that they are religious and not spiritual. Will spirituality replace religion? We can't predict the future, but the religious landscape study and other research that we've done suggests that people who are religious also tend to be more spiritual. So for many Americans, these things go hand in hand. So we'll keep studying it, we'll keep asking questions and keep trying to understand this thing that's part of so many people's lives.